Hi peeps, Julia. She has been charged and so I think she's in deep trouble, if that makes sense, because she's been charged 4 counts of harassment, stalking charges. I'll try and read this out to you. A woman who claimed to be Madeleine McCann has appeared in court charged with 4 counts of stalking the missing girl's family, which is the McCann family. Julia was arrested at Bristol Airport on Wednesday on suspicion of stalking involving serious alarm and distress. So, which means this is serious, you know, because in my opinion, it's anything from 7 to 10 years for alarm and distress. I'll have to look that up. Julia, originally from Poland, was remanded in custody after appearing in Leicester Magistrates Court on Friday and is due to enter a plea at the City Crown Court on 7th of April. Wow. Court documents state that the 23-year-old is alleged to have sent messages, left voicemails, and turned up at the family home between the 3rd of January 2024 and 15th of February 2025. Wow. Well, I knew that she'd done that because she hopped onto Sean Atwood's platform. See, I blame these men, that has got this girl into the mess that she's in, if you know what I mean. Because did they make her too big for her boots? Was she going down every rabbit hole? Can't you trust anybody who was doing her DNA tests? All that jazz. But these men who are making thousands per month through a YouTube channel, that is Sean Atwood and Ron, the Scottish guy. I believe he's Scottish. They're enabling her and then telling her that she's brilliant, you should be a detective, blah, 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 all that there. You know what I mean? And they're saying, oh, there's nothing wrong with her mind. How do you know? Obviously, there is something wrong with her mind if she doesn't think she is the person who she is. She thinks she's adopted. She thinks she's Madeleine McCann. That can play in anybody's mind, if that makes sense. I'm not going to say too much about the whole situation. So anyway, she's due in court again on the 7th of April. Court documents state that the 23-year-old is alleged to have sent messages, left voicemails, turned up at the family's home, January 2024, February 2025. The documents say that Julia is alleged to have sent messages, left voicemails, turned up. I've already read that one. Right. The document said Julia is alleged to have gone to McCann's home in Leicestershire twice on May the 2nd and the 7th of December, as well as sending WhatsApp messages to Kit and Jerry McCann and Instagram messages to the siblings. Wow. Stalking and harassment, maybe. Right. Wow. It's more, we're only hearing it all now, The conduct had a substantial adverse effect, obviously, on the family day to day. Now, you have to understand, I'm not a McCann friend. a McCann favourite, because at the end of the day, they should be charged with something as they left 3 young kids under the age of 3 in an apartment on their own with unlocked doors. If it had to be me and you done that, you know what I mean? Us little people, right? We would have been arrested and charged and clinked, you know, and never to have a baby again in our company, if that makes sense. Okay? Just because these people were GPs, a doctor and a surgeon, blah, 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 they get off it. They get off it. You know, I was going to say they got off for murder, but that was only a statement. But you know what I mean? They got off. They got off. And then they had the government behind them. They had PR teams behind them. Because guess why? The public threw the money to them, not thinking that they done wrong by leaving 3 kids in an apartment in a foreign country on their patio with unlocked doors as they went out boozing and eating their tapas at the tapas bar. Does that make sense? Yeah. So I have no sympathy. At the end of the day, you know, they have a life sentence. But then, is Julia Madeleine? We don't know, because they're not doing a DNA test. Why are they not going to do a DNA test? Do they know something that we don't know? You see, a lot of questions unanswered. But anyway, I'll get back to my English class trying to read without my glasses. Right, right. The conduct had substantial adverse effect on the family's day-to-day activities. When you know, or ought to have known, that the course of conduct would cause alarm and distress. Yeah, there's wee Maddie. Isn't she gorgeous? Madeleine McCann disappeared at the age of 3 in Portugal in 2007, and one of the most widely reported missing child cases in history, and remains unsolved, and cost the public purse anything from 13 to 20 million. Okay, just saying. Okay, Julia is alleged to have made persistent contact with the McCanns since 2022, which allegedly increased in frequency and became more alarming as she attempted to make the McCanns aware that she was their missing daughter / Madeleine. A 60-year-old woman from Wales, who is our, we would call Julia's taxi service and bringing her around, so she's getting charged as well, has also been arrested along with Julia in suspicion of stalking, and has been released on bail. So she's in for trouble as well, obviously. See? So that's all what that article says. So, yeah. So, let's see if there's another one. No, I'm not bothered, but there you go. There's the gist of it, hey. She's charged in 4 counts of harassment or stalking or a bit of both. And over here, well, in the UK or in Britain, in England, it is, I think, a hefty jail, you know, or maybe. And if she has given her DNA over, I wonder, can you trust them now? She's well, yeah, she would have to hand over her DNA. So I wonder, will her lawyers demand that before the court case, that the DNA is checked to see if she is related to Jerry McCann and Kate McCann, or is she Madeleine? Because, right? But then, can you trust the cops nowadays? Or can the lawyers do it on their behalf as well? Because it can get tampered. God, you know what I mean? Because you can't trust this anymore. So could it get tampered with, if that makes sense? Well, anyway, hi, Waynes. Thanks for listening. And basically, I'm only talking to myself because why am I talking to myself? It's better getting it out and keeping it in. Do you know what I mean? So here, I'll talk to you later and I'll keep myself posted if that's all right with you. Okay? And if you just want to listen to my wee posties, fair play. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye, 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 bye.